This is actually the best system they have introduced, better than artifacts, better than P cards, but developers already dropped a letter, so let's talk about it. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through a detailed guide for emblem collection and everything you need to know on how you're going to rank up your emblems, how you have to, gather materials from where, which ones are, most rare, and what's the impact on your account, and how to spend your materials on specific emblem collection depending on what kind of player you are. There is a lot of things to cover, but of course I'm gonna tell you my final opinion about emblems and how fair the system is or not. In my opinion, there is some really good things about this system and there is some really bad things in the same time. I'm gonna explain all the situation here, the boycott, everything people believes. I have seen people saying it's the best update ever, it's the worst update ever. There is not middle solution on people's opinion. From my comments in the previous video on Franklin and generally in forum, Discord, and people are saying their opinion all over the places. So I'm trying to cover everything, and I'm trying also to compare the system we just took to the previous systems to see the difference, to be realistic. You can't say, oh, this system sucks, before you acknowledge the systems that they were before and when they were new systems, how hard it was, etc, etc. So before we go further on this, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below in the comments your opinion about this emblem collection, how fair you feel like the $40 deal is. I find it totally unfair, but I'm gonna go further on. So first thing first, let's go. It's a thing that we just took here, emblem collection, okay? You open up the emblems and here are all the emblems that you can go and collect right now into the game. Specific emblem gives specific buffs and your collection is here into the emblem collection. There is only 23 from the Spider-Man, there is 18 from the Iron Man, and there is 17 from Shield. 17 and tainted, it's 35, and 23 equals 58 in total. And let's start from things that are really good, and I find myself, in the start I thought, it's the same bullshit as artifacts. It's the same bullshit as it, You're saying that the first day you're seeing, but no, emblems are different. Emblems are different because the number of stars the emblem has on it has nothing to do with the rarity. The rarity is something completely different. So, as an example, in the artifact section, you can go there and get 6-star artifact for Spider-Man and get in the same time 3-star artifact of Spider-Man. From the 3-star artifact of Spider-Man, you can't go into the 6-star artifact of Spider-Man. You can't cover this gap, and there is two different buffs. The one gives you the minimum, the one gives you the maximum. Of course, there are the between, the 4-star and the 5-star. But the point is, artifact of Spider-Man, it's 4 different items that you can get if you're really lucky the 6-star, or you can pay a selector and stuff like that. Here in this system, you have only to gather Spider-Man once. Once you get Spider-Man, you get one mythical Spider-Man, which is the top rarity on that. And after, you can increase the number of stars, leveling up the emblem. That means that you only need to be lucky 58 times. Literally only 58 times to be lucky. And when you open a chest from your dailies, get an emblem. When you open another chest from the the one that you have to pay for crystals, the goblin one, I haven't tried them yet, you can get others. Okay, but death proof, it's that simple, so why people is whining about? The problem is that these artifacts are obtainable from 3 different directions. The first direction is the free-to-play direction that everyone can go here at the normal boss of Multiverse Saga, which is Doctor Doom with the old uniform. This one, you can go here in the maximum rarity, you know, whatever rarity you have, you're gonna get pretty much the same characters. Here they are like, I think it's almost 20 different emblems that you can get through. Whatever rarity you have, pretty much you have the same luck, you know, the same pool to pull the artifacts. Even if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, you would get something between all these. This is a 5-star, this is a 4-star, you know, depending on the circle outside the emblem. You can see here, this is a 6-star. So you can come here and take one of these emblems. So you press this and you can have one of these, all of these emblems. But you also can get 0 emblems. Okay, I was lucky enough, I took Mockingbird actually. So yeah, congratulations, Deathproof, you took this one. So you have to be lucky like 20 times and get something there. Okay, let's do the challenges. Perhaps they give me something good. Okay, so the one way is this one. The other way, it's the paywall way, which is the hidden boss here. You can come here and you can see all the emblems. It's different. There is different emblems that you can get from here. It's not the same, it's completely different. So pressing this, there's no way you can get the same artifact as you did before. Let's go. So here it's 30% of the artifacts. Okay, I took something, silver, sable, nice. Sometimes I wasn't getting anything, so getting something, it's kind of lucky. And yes, so here you have like 30% of the artifacts are here. 30% of the artifacts are here. So everyone can farm this one, and this one is only farmable after you spend $40 in the game. But the point is that spending this $40 unlocks you this daily farm, gives you Franklin Richards. You can get Franklin Richards from Dimension Mission also, but you can't get him with crystals. For these artifacts from the other side, you can go and gamble for them. The point is that there is a way to get these artifacts only with gobbling, and gobbling means crystals. So from the one side, they went paywall on these things, and you can't go and buy them with crystals. But in the same time, you can come here and get the artifact that you're missing. From this thing here, I don't even want to press it to be sure. Available emblems, yeah. Here, there is everything. So you can actually go and get 58 different emblems. So there is a pool, free to play, 30% of them is there. There is 30% into the paywall dailies, which is on the one that you can have to pay $40, and 30%, 33%, let's say, it's here being paywall and only available through this gambling system. So everything is available for crystals if you want to gamble. Okay, I know this is disgusting, but this is how the game it is for really a lot of materials lately. I mean, you can't get 6-star artifacts for any character if you don't gamble, you know, and you can't be lucky. Actually, no, you can be lucky on the random chests. So from that point of view, this is unfair. From the other point of view, you know, you have to get only once these artifacts. It's not like you have to get the 6-star version of them and or 5-star and 4-star and after grind again to get the 6-star. Once you get the emblem, you're done. From one point of view, you have only to grind 58 items that, you know, more than half of them, actually 33% of them are completely free to play, but from the other side, you need to pay crystals for the rest of them, or real money. So, yes, it's easy to grind, but from the other side, there is hard paywall behind the emblems. So we all waiting to see what they are going to do after their forum post. I mentioned it on the previous time that only in 3 days they react on people's boycott and all this stuff, and they say that they're gonna see it. So from the one point of view, you can actually get everything with crystals. You can't also, the only thing that you can't get with crystals, it's Franklin Richards. You can only get him from dimension missions, and in the same time you can't play the new stages of Multiverse Saga. You can't come here and select, you know, all the characters and complete these stages. You're losing these stages. But whatever you're getting from these stages, it's obtainable with, as we said, crystals and gambling. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up in the end. I'm not gonna tell you my opinion right now. We are in the middle of this system here. And this system, guys, the Emblem Collection, I found this really nice, the way that this works. And I'm saying that because, you know, I'm sticking to the Iron Man things. The Iron Man thing gives you for world boss, and in my mind, this is the best way to spend, you know, if you're into PvE. You're gonna make yourself easier on the world boss legend clears you're gonna do, you know, buffing all these artifacts. And you can see here, this started on 1 star. Once you get it on 20 level, you're getting another star here and an extra % on the buff. So let's try here to do something like this. Okay, I can't. Let me find one that I can actually go through more than 1 stars to show you. Okay, I find one. It's not that useful, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't have another example. So you can see here, as I'm leveling it up and I'm passing through the second, level 20, C is getting a 2nd star. The rarity is gonna stay there. It's gonna be still common. Actually, this is a green one. So yeah, this is uncommon emblem. So the moment I go from 1 star, it's, you can see 6.1 and 6.9. Previously you're getting 0.2, and the moment you go into the second, you're getting 0.8. It's almost 1%. So if I press that, this is going to transform into level 20. But in the same time, I want you to see something. Look at this. I have 9 stars out of 180. And this is a system that counts to you the rewards you're getting. The moment you're getting like 12, you're getting this reward. But support slot acquired. You can see what is this later on. Let's see if we can unlock this, because I was holding myself, not using everything, just to be able to show you here what I'm talking about. And yes, there is a lot of money you need to spend there. I went from 1 to 20, but I also increased my emblem collection here. No, I didn't. So yeah, you need to get more emblems, as it seems, and increase rarity even more. Okay, as it seems. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I went just from 9 to 10 because I just took 1 star. So these stars you have here on the emblems, you know, if you go and summary all of them, you're going to increase this. So let's go and pretend that this is something I want to do too. No, I can't get anything else. So the point is for you to go and grind 12 stars for each of the artifacts. Me playing like 5 days with the $4 pack, I'm not able to have it. And the moment you unlock this thing here, you're getting an extra reward here every single day. Like the one we have with the energy, you know, the things here with the energy and the artifacts that they are every 24 hours. Here it's the artifacts that you have to pay 2 million. Yeah, there is exactly the same thing, but for emblems, the moment you go 12 stars on each of these. Okay, yes, I have an idea. Yeah, as it seems, I can't get more than 12 on each of these, on any of these actually. So I have to stay here. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. So I have to stay here, and I can't even collect this yet. So yeah, do not feel bad, guys, if you are missing the thing at the moment, you know, the $40 things. Let's wait to see what developers gonna say about it. But at the moment, you know, there is some plus, there is some minus. First thing, the really good thing is that it's not like artifacts, it's not like cards, you know. On cards, you can have actually exactly the same P cards with someone who is ranked 1 or something, and you have different roles. Or you don't have the proper quality and the proper stats here. You can go through artifacts and you can have your artifact 3-star or 4-star, and a super whale having his artifacts on 6-star on all of his character gonna get a huge advantage against you. In this system, there is no such a thing. You either going and collect all of them and you are done. You don't need to go and re-roll them. There is not plus things that you need to do. Yeah, of course, the majority of them could be, you know, could have a chest that dropping daily, like they have the things that I show you for artifacts. If they add something like that in the game, that everyone have the chance to get the ultra rare things that they are on the gambling only for every player, and the whales that wanna gamble, you know, they can go through and get even more rewards. And the point is that these rewards here can give you actually even tier 4 materials. So this is important. If you manage to go and fast forward this process here, you're gonna take advantage against other players. So through the rewards. So from the other side, you know, you're rethinking that and you're like, yes, but yeah. The point is that 108 stars here, 102 stars here, 138 stars here. Guys, do not worry. I am in the same boat with every one of you. I have, you know, this pure build on my collections. It's not like I'm grinding. I haven't done all of the collections yet. I'm waiting day by day. Do I get harmed? You know, no. I am like in top of the alliance battle. I'm playing alliance tournament. This didn't affect me. Are emblems gonna affect my performance for majority of the game right now? No, because the things that they are competitive right now are ABL, ABX, alliance tournament, and the only thing that actually can mess with you, it's timeline bubble. So it's unfair for the super whales that they're gonna abuse the system and get their buffs for timeline bubble against free-to-play players. But yeah, that's something, it's going bad. From a previous video I did about timeline battle, you know already that timeline battle is super hard these days. So they're dropping a doomstone for the PvP players here, in my opinion. For the World Boss Legend, you know, it is what it is. People that wanna push it, they are gonna push it either way. And for the rifts, it's a joke totally. I would like to have more impactful buffs, you know. There is buffs here that actually do nothing. Let me show you an example here. Okay, pierce damage taken on Dimension Rift. I mean, okay guys, add some characters, I know, but give a buff meaningful, you know. Do not drop whatever you have in your mind into the buffs here and tell us to buy every single bullshit. World Boss, pierce damage taken for World Boss. Yeah, World Boss has no pierce, guys. This is disgusting, you know. This buff should be only on timeline bubble and everything that has to do with PvP. There is another thing that is going on, and we need to consider that all content buffs here, as you can see, there is applied buffs for all the content, but they have released only World Boss Legend, Rifts, and Timeline Battle. Of course, there are some emblems that they are, you know, affect all the game modes. These are like super rare ones. I think it's this one, applied to all allies, and this is for everything, for every, you know, there is no limitation on where it's applied. You can see timeline battle, Spider-Man, it's okay, and this one, Spider-Man and Green Goblin are applied to all content. So the moment you have these two, you're getting buffs for all content. The rest of them are only specific for each thing that you're going to buff. In my mind, this needs a lot of time to farm for a whale, for a low spender, and for free to play it's undoable. It's undoable for a free to play to have maxed cards, super good, crafted, quality. No, it's not, because after 3 or 4 years into the crafting P cards and all these P cards dropping into the game right now, you can be lucky and get it. It's ultra rare, only the 0.01% of the free to play guys can have the perfect card set, or have the 6-star artifacts, or have the perfect brilliant CTPs. But artifacts, brilliant CTPs and brilliant P cards, you can get them somehow inside the game without spending on gambling, without spending real money. For artifacts from emblems, from the other side, you can't do that. You have to either go spend crystals or buy the pack for the $40. Is this fair? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what fair is in a game that want to make money against their customers. You know, it was, if you go there and see veterans and players that playing real long, we have already managed to have decent swords. We have already managed to have decent cards. You know, it was the next step for Netmarble to get somehow money. Is this next step good? In my mind, the fact that we have to grind for only one Spider-Man and there is no chances you get the bad Spider-Man and after have to farm for other Spider-Man, it's really good. It's 58, one and done. 58 artifacts right now at least, right? They can drop even more, but it's 58 emblems, and once you have all 58, you're done. You have to spend specific amount of crystals, you have to spend specific amount of money, I'm not sure, but it's one and done. So if you want to whale, if you are a low spender, you have a limitation there. Once you get this, you don't have anything else to grind. You have after to grind, of course, the stars and get the extra rewards, but this is a long-term reward thing that actually is really good in my mind, you know. The fact that you have to go into collection and give the stars to all of your artifacts to get the extra rewards slowly as it is the achieve, and you know, increase this kind of rewards week by week, you know, time by time, getting the extra rewards that there are here. This is really awesome, you know. Feels like the game just started and you have to grind all this. I haven't done shit myself, as you can see here. I never went to spend for crystals and buy packs or something like this. But yeah, this is gonna take a long time, and I'm really glad that this thing just come and I have to grind for something new into the game, because I was feeling like I was capping ABX, I was capping ABL, I was too good, and I was like, you know what else? What else? Where's my limit? I'm close to my limit, you know? But now I have to do that again from the start. From the other side, this is the good part, you know? From the other side, being paywall, 66% of the update on EMBLEM collection, it's kind of boomer. So let's wait to see what developers gonna say about it. But in my mind, a really good solution would be the same thing that they have done with artifacts, you know. Artifacts are way more chaotic because you can actually get every single artifact in the game from this shit. But as the emblems are limited, the moment they're gonna add something like this, but for emblems, daily, you're gonna help people, you know, have their chances. Okay, perhaps in the daily reset, I can get the paywall Spider-Man from the free chest. You know, we have seen people pulling crazy RNG and crazy luck and getting the good stuff for free. This is gonna be fun. Of course, developers, I believe that they're gonna find a more solid solution. In my mind, a really good deal would be that I was saying that on the comment of my previous video would be on the $40. They could give us also Franklin artifact, Valeria artifact, because Valeria and Franklin became useful after you have their artifact on the one that you have to spend, you know, dollars. And they could introduce another one deal with only crystals, but on this deal you're not getting the first real rewards and you're not getting the artifacts. So the guys that paid real money getting the artifacts also, and the other dudes, you know, just having the daily farm thing on the stage. But yeah, Let me know down below in the comments your opinion. Let me know if you didn't understand something about the emblem collection system and how it works. I'm really rooking them at the moment. I'm looking forward to learn more and increase the value. In my mind, if you're playing PvE, go for the level boss and increase. If you're playing PvP, go for the timeline battle. Do not spend and do go 12 here, 12 here, and 12 here, and after focus on the one that you wanna push more until you get an amount of stars and stuff like that. This is gonna take really long time, guys. I'm talking about 2 years. As it is right now, 2 years is the minimum that I can expect myself with kind of gobbling to have, something like this. 2 years at least. Happy farming to everyone, and yes, hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments your opinion. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.